I think procurement officials recognize that there's been a lot of change and will continue to be a lot of change in the area of IT procurement. And certainly the need for a cloud strategy has got to be paramount in a lot of people's mind right now. Anything as a service is certainly a big deal. Cloud is a big deal. So I think what we're seeing is a real sea change in how IT procurement is going to be taking place. Very similar, I would say, having a cloud strategy. We recently did a survey of states, and what we found is the majority of states don't currently have a cloud strategy. I think it was 66% of states would say that they don't have a firm cloud strategy, and obviously that's an area of big concern and an area of growth. We think terms and conditions on cloud procurement is going to be a major initiative across the board. What we're seeing really within state government across the board is a lot more collaboration between the CIO and the CPO. It's hugely important, especially as we look again at cloud strategy and how things are going to progress, but also on the association side between NASCIO, the state chief information officers, NASPO, the procurement officers. It's a hugely important relationship. And we also see that growing with NASCO, which is the chief administrators. So collaboration across the board is the way we're going to see things going and the way we're going to see procurement in general growing. We've done a lot of restructuring within NASPO, and a lot of work groups have been put in place to try to address those very things that you're talking about. We recently issued a top 10 list of procurement issues. This is similar to NASCIO does something like that on the technology side. Ours was on the procurement side. But that's really given us our strategic imperatives, the things that we know we're going to be focused on over the next year. So we have a lot of research coming out, a lot of new publications, and a lot of new online resources that we've been doing, a lot of those in collaboration with other associations like NASCIO, because of the focus on the IT procurement side. We do a series of fact sheets, which we basically take a particular issue and just do a very skinny, only the facts type of resource that's available to our procurement officers. We also have a publication, a textbook really, that's used by colleges and universities, but also in procurement offices. It's the State and Local Government Procurement, a Practical Guide, which we recently issued an e-book version of. I think that's kind of an important resource, and we hope to have that available to the chief information officers as well, which I think would be helpful for them as they look at the conditions around their cloud procurements. I would say my most important thing would be to engage the CPO early in the process, that the CIO and the CPO are partners. They should be partners start to finish for a successful implementation, procurement implementation and project management plan. They really have to be partners start to finish.